everyone, it's Melissa here. Thanks so much for clicking on my video today. So for Vlogmas, I thought I would kick things off with a little Q&A. Get to know me a bit better. I haven't done one of these before, so I'm very excited. So the list of questions that I have are a mix of ones I found online, on Pinterest, and questions that you guys have asked me on Instagram. Let's get started, shall we? First question is, do you have a middle name? Yes, it is Joanne. I'm named after my great-grandmother, who is on my dad's side. How old are you? I am 26 years old. When is your birthday? It is the 2nd of January, which leads to my next question. What is your star sign? I am a Capricorn. I do want to believe in astrology, but I find a lot of the Capricorn traits, I don't feel like they're very true to me. And if they are, I don't know myself as well as I thought, so yeah. Where are you from? I'm from Brighton. Yes, I'm originally from Brighton. I was born and raised here, but as the saying goes down south, I'm from Hove actually. Do I have any pets? Yes. He is a new addition to the family. We got him 2 months ago. He is a Pomsky and he's called Obi, which is short for Obi-Wan Kenobi, because my boyfriend is an avid Star Wars fan. Favorite movie? Hands down for me, Howl's Moving Castle, if you're a big Studio Ghibli fan. Hello. Your favorite holiday? For me, I think it would have to be Japan, because I love Japanese culture, I love anime, I love Japanese food. I just love everything about Japan, and so when I went there, literally like a dream come true. Your biggest fear? For me, I think it would be dying alone. Are you left-handed or right-handed? I'm right-handed, although I do hold my cutlery the wrong way round. So I put my fork in my right hand and my knife in my left hand. Do I have any siblings? Yes, I have 2 sisters. I am the middle child. I don't know if I have middle child syndrome or not. I do tend to get away with a lot. I like being the middle child. Who is your biggest inspiration and why? I know everyone says it's their mum or dad, but genuinely, my mum is my biggest inspiration. My mum is from Thailand and she moved over to England when she was younger than me, so I think when she was 23 or something. Didn't speak much English, and since then she's now fluent in English. She started up her own restaurant. She's a very strong, resilient woman, and anything that she sets her mind to, she will do it. So I really admire her qualities and inspire to be like her. One habit you'd like to break? I bite my nails. I go through periods of time where I don't. I've figured it out that when I'm in a hot country, you know, you're moisturizing your body, it's warm, your skin is like glowing and juicy. So I don't really tend to bite my nails, but being from England, it's cold for quite a lot of the year, and so my fingers just really dry out and I can't help but nibble on them. So I would love to break that habit fully. Have you ever lost someone who's very close to you? Yes. Unfortunately, when I was 15, I think it was, I lost my dad. And I also, I think it was the following year, I lost my grandma as well. Have you had braces? No, I've never had braces. Look at these teeth. I've never had a filling, I've never had anything done to my teeth. I am that annoying person where when I go to the dentist, everything is fine. One of your pet hates? I have quite a few. I think maybe the main one, not so much since it's been locked down, but normally when I'm out and about, I'm trying to do my own thing, mind my own business, I'm walking somewhere, and then there's just someone who is walking really slowly in front of you, and you're trying to overtake and you can't, and then they just stop. Why? Why do that? So that's one of my pet peeves. What film have you watched repeatedly? There are two, Howl's Moving Castle and Spirited Away. I couldn't even tell you how many times I've watched them. What's the last thing you do before bed? So my boyfriend makes fun of me because every time I'm in bed before I go to sleep, I play this game on my phone called Cooking Diary. I love it, I'm obsessed. I will stay up for an hour playing this game. It is also the main reason why I end up going to bed so late. So there we go. What is your biggest regret in life? Bit of a sad one. The day before my dad passed away, he came into my bedroom and told me he loved me, and me being this grumpy teenager, I don't know why, but I didn't say it back. That really eats away at me still. So ever since that day, I've tried my best to let the people know that are in my life how much I love and care about them. I think that's so important, to let the people you love know how much you care. What advice would you give yourself 10 years ago? I think I would tell myself, you're never too old to start something. I think there are a lot of things I put off purely based on age, and I wish I had done those things then, because now being 26, I'm like, you weren't old at all. Like, you had all the time in the world to do the things that you like, and I wish there was something that I just went for and didn't give up on. So yeah, I think that's what I would tell my younger self, to whatever you want to do in life, just do it. Age is nothing but a number. Preach. What is something you've experienced that has been empowering? So when I was 21, I reached a stage in my life where I just didn't know who I was anymore, and I really struggled with a lot of things. But at that moment in time, I felt like I needed change. I needed to just remove myself from the situation I was in and force myself, open up, you know, let things go and work towards being my best self. So what did I do? My greatest idea was to move to Australia at 21, all by myself, no one else. And it was the most empowering year of my life, and I'm so glad I did it. How did people describe you as a child? The crazy one. I was literally this crazy, weird child. Do you have any tattoos? Yes, I have one. I got it done in Malia on a girls' holiday when I was 17. It's a cross. There you go. Do I want to get more? I would like to, but I'm so indecisive that I just wouldn't know what I'd want on my body, and I feel like I would get bored of it quite quickly. So I'm still quite the blank canvas. Do you have any piercings? Yes, I have my earlobes done. I have whatever this one is called, and I still have my septum piercing. What was your dream job growing up? I really wanted to be a dancer. I didn't want to be, you know, center stage, but I really wanted to be a backup dancer. Be in music videos, be on stage, go on tour. That was the dream. And I started dancing when I was about 3 years old, and I quit when I was about 19 or 20. Do you prefer sweet or savory? I don't really love to eat sweets that much anymore, dare I say it. So I think I'm more of a savory person now. Do you and your other half talk about marriage and babies? No. I don't know, I've just never really felt very maternal. I'm not good with children. I would love to have them one day. I don't think I want them anytime in the near future. And as for marriage, again, in the future, yes, I'd love to be married, but I think right now, maybe it's like a commitment issue thing that I have, and I've never really noticed until now. We have talked about it, you know, in terms of seeing what the other wants, and we're just both really happy as we are. And I like that there isn't that pressure. It just is, you know. So not for now, but one day. Do you think you'll always live in the UK? No. I love my hometown, I love being in Brighton, but I just think the world is such a huge place. And you know, I've already lived in Australia, I've lived in Thailand, and I just want to go live in more places. Where do you want to travel to next? COVID allowing, obviously. So we went traveling actually the beginning of this year, just as COVID was becoming a thing, and we felt really safe in all the countries that we were visiting. It's just that our trip got cut short, so we couldn't go to Japan or South Korea. So I think my next trip, when I have the money, would be South Korea. What are your career goals? Be to work for myself and be able to do something that allows me to travel and be creative. I don't know if that will be a full-time job of making videos on YouTube, but who knows? We shall see. We shall see what doors open up for me. How did you meet Giorgio? I used to work in Urban Outfitters, and so did G at the time. We were friends actually for a good year, and then we went out with a few friends from work to a Amy Winehouse evening. There was a live singer, and I don't know, maybe it was Amy Winehouse kind of setting the mood, but I looked over to G and I just thought, hey, I think I fancy you. And then when I told G that, he said he felt exactly the same way. So it was this one particular night after a year of friendship where we just decided we fancied each other. Where do you get your fashion inspo from? All over the place. People I follow on Instagram, Pinterest. I really love Asian street style. South Korea, Seoul particularly, have an amazing fashion scene. Japan as well. I just love Asian culture, and I don't think it reflects in my clothing per se at the moment, but that's because I've always prioritized traveling, so I've never really invested in my own wardrobe. And what attracted you to influencing, and do you earn an income from it at the moment? No. I do it purely because I love it. So initially I actually started posting more on Instagram when I went and moved to Australia. I really wanted to document my travels so that my friends and family could see. And then when I came home, it changed more towards fashion related stuff. And then I would travel again, and so it would just keep flitting back and forth. And probably in the last 1.5 years, I've taken it a lot more seriously and planned out my content. And I just really love the whole creative process of it all. In regards to earning an income, no. A lot of my collaborations are gifted. The dream would be one day to earn an income from Instagram and YouTube. You're on death row, what's your last meal? I think my last meal would be a charcuterie board. Is it charcuterie or charcuterie? I don't know, but I do actually predominantly eat veggie, but I love cheese, and I do love cold meats and bread rolls, crackers, and I want red wine with it. That is my favorite thing to eat, which is why I love Christmas time so much. So yeah, that would be my last meal. What's a major turn off to you? I think a really big turn off for me would be guys who have long nails, and then when they have dirt in their long nails, not for me. You need a nice pair of hands. Coming from me, the girl who bites her nails, but yeah, a nicely manicured hand goes a long way. Anyway, I think that is all the questions. I kind of lost track with the numbers. I hope there's 50. If not, then I think we were very close to 50. But thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you got to know a bit more about me, and that hopefully it wasn't too boring for you. Obviously there's going to be a lot more exciting videos to come. Obviously Christmas is just around the corner. If you did love today's video, I would hugely appreciate if you could give a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and please do subscribe if you aren't subscribed already. But yeah, have a great day guys, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye!